time goes by fast. It does not slow down. Time only seems slow when you really don't have nothing else to do. You know what I'm saying? I know for some people it's probably hard to find extra things to do or keep busy, or I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna really no excuse for it if you're just sitting around and just have nothing else to do besides just mooch around, sit around, mope around, and just be around. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just around town, around on the couch, around in the house. I mean, like, you're just, yeah, you got people helping you, but really you just become like a burden. You'd be like, oh, you know, because of people that might be helping you consistently, you probably, yeah, they love you or they care about you, but to be blunt, they probably just want you out their life. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just facts, you know. Like, for example, I have some good friends, but if they was just living with me and they have no job, or they just, you know, just consume my food, consume my money, consume my internet, consume this, consume that, they're just consuming and not producing. You want to become a producer. You know, you're producing your own life, you're producing your own income, you're producing, you know, quality. But you got motherfuckers out here that just have high, not expectations, but they I don't know what to call it, but either way, it's just I wouldn't want to live like that. There's times when I was living like that, but because I'm a worker, I always worked. I always made my money. I never really like sat around too long to just be a moocher like that, or sat around too long to just, you know, not producing. You know, I always got up off my ass because, you know, I wanted weed, I wanted to drink, I wanted my cigarettes, and, you know, your friends or your family, they ain't just gonna just keep on, you know, giving you this, giving you that, giving you this, giving you that. I mean, eventually you're just gonna be like, yo, fuck this shit. My balls is gonna drop and I'm gonna do my own thing. So if you're a person right now that's just being a consumer and you're not doing shit with your life, I advise you to just suck it the fuck up. Stop making excuses for your own bullshit. I don't care if you live in the fucking sticks. You know what I'm saying? If you got a phone and you got internet, I don't care if you got a fucking flip phone or a Net 10 or fucking like whatever phone you got, you know, resource out, walk, make opportunities. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's fucking walking around, you know, on a road and picking up pop cans and shit like that. If you gotta pick up pop cans, pick up fucking pop cans. You gotta create a post and say, hey, I need to make some money, I don't have a whole lot of experience. Somebody out here will be like, hey, I need somebody to do X, Y, and Z. Ain't gonna be the most funnest work, but hey, it will get you out the house, off your ass, get you active, and, you know, get you moving, because that's how life is. That's how the world works. If you ain't moving, you ain't happy. You always gotta be moving. Moving. And what I mean by moving is like you're doing things in life, you're setting a goal, and you're completing that goal. And the goal can be something silly, as in like, oh, my goal for today is to get done with X, Y, and Z. Let us say you don't have a driver's license, or you don't have this, or you don't have that. Well, like, complete things that will get you closer to completing that. You know? And for the people that are helping, a family member, a friend, and you're just, you know, leaving $10 on the fucking coffee table, or leaving, you know what I'm saying, letting the, you know, them use your car, or letting them use, you know what I'm saying, you're just, you know, obviously, I don't care if you're family or friend, you know, you're letting them take advantage of you. It's okay to help, it's okay, but if you don't see any improvement, or you don't see them taking the initiative to get out of, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, yeah, we all need help, we all need, you know, like assistance, we all need, you know, a lift up, but you know, people get too comfortable of getting the help and not lifting up their own, you know, kind of their feet. And then there's people that get too comfortable of just giving and giving and giving and giving, and then you get stuck being frustrated, and you get stuck bitching and complaining and gossiping, like, oh, I'm always helping them, I'm always buying them a fountain pop, or I'm always, you know, gotta take them here. Why are you bitching about it? You're the one that just say fucking no. Just say fucking no, I'm not doing it. Figure it out. And if it ruins your friendship, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if it ruins a friendship, a relationship, or whatever. Like, if I'm out here busting my own ass and I'm helping you out, you know, here and there, you know what I'm saying? Like if I have nothing, I expect myself to wake up before the sun rise and just start busting ass, and come back and relax when the sun goes down. I mean, shit, even when the sun does go down, I'm not done, you know. I'm still like at the kitchen table with the notepad, with YouTube, with notes, trying to figure my business out, you know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out ways to market and get my name out there and create opportunities. I mean, this isn't easy. I mean, like, a lot of people think that when you start your own business, I'm transitioning now, but people think when you start your own business, you're gonna get like big time money in 3-4 months, 5 months. I mean, some people might get lucky, you know. It just really depends on how well you prepared. Did I prepare good? I didn't really prepare at all. I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. from zero to, like, from nothing, you know. I quit my job and here I am. And I know I made videos about this shit, but, you know, I just want people to be aware. It's like, hey, this isn't like all sunshine and rainbows. I mean, to be honest, the only thing that sucks, really, the only thing that really sucks is that I didn't start sooner. You know, I should have started this shit like 4 or 5 years ago. If I would have started 4 or 5 years ago on my own, a business, I mean, I want to be in here. I want to be making, I would probably be making videos, but I would be like, you know, so it's just being consistent. And hey, the best time to start now. I watched this one video, Tai Lopez, he's a good dude to watch on certain things about business and stuff like that. And he pretty much was saying, like, you don't want to waste your prime years. We only have like one prime years, you know. We don't get like another prime, like prime money making years. Because what he means is, like, when you're 50 years old, you ain't want to fucking start from scratch and fucking hustle. I mean, I'm sure there's guys that do it. I'm sure there's a lot of people that would do it. I mean, and with me, you know, but the point is, like, in your 20s and 30s, you know, those are the good years where you can make mistakes and make, you know, a lot more risks. Because if you're in your 40s and 50s and 60s, you know, I'm sure you probably have a family, you got kids that probably want to go to college, you got mortgage, you got, you know what I'm saying, you got a lot more things tied up onto you compared to maybe like in your 20s and your 30s. I mean, with me, I mean, it was perfect timing for me, because throughout my 20s I made a lot of mistakes, a lot of just stupid, you know, mistakes, you know, drinking and drugging, partying, women, homeless. I mean, just stupid, waste of time, like, mistakes. But I was just, I had to grow up. I was not mature enough to do what I want to do. I'm not giving that as an excuse to do it, because I'm sure if I really put my focus and my energy into doing what I wanted to do, I'm sure things will be a lot better. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, so a lot of people, I'm sure, will quit. Like, you run your own business, start your own business, and you're only 3-4 months in, and you're not getting, what I'm saying? Like, that's why I wasn't really like, hey, look at me, I started my own business, I'm big dog right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, fuck that, you know what I'm saying? I still have doubters. I still have people that just kind of like, just see what this, like, yeah, people are watching. There is people that are supportive. I see people that are sharing my posts and stuff like that, which I highly appreciate. You know what I'm saying? So I do appreciate that, and it's good to have that. But yeah, there's doubters. There's doubters, and guess what? They're only gonna be doubters until you're the biggest in life. Until you're big dog. Until you be like, damn, that motherfucker's like went from nothing to something. Like, he went from here to there. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, though, it's like with this, you when you start your own business, whatever business that it is, you have to be so obsessed with details. So obsessed with details. Like, you can't just half-ass this shit. And especially when it comes to, like, on the marketing, side. Don't be lazy with it. Because if you're lazy with it, if you half-ass it, then you might just get lazy results, half-ass like results. Like, you're not gonna, like, you might get a little attraction here and there, you know what I'm saying? People might call here and there, but if you put your time and energy into the marketing and being creative and finding different ways to market, the results are gonna be a lot more better. It's just kind of like in life in general. If you half-ass shit, then you're just gonna get, like, your work is just gonna speak for itself. Like, that doesn't really look that good. And I've worked alongside people who's done that, who just, fuck it, nail it. Good enough for me, fuck it, nail it. You know what I'm saying? In the world of construction, there's only so many, there's not a whole lot of ways where you can just half-ass shit. When it comes to, like, rough framing, yeah, there's some things, but where you could just say, fuck it, nail it. But in a way, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's your work. It's your, rather if it's rough framing or doing exterior trim around the windows and doors and shit like that. Like, this guy wanted to argue with me. Now, the last trim that I done was exterior trim around doors and fucking windows, and I don't know, but in his mind, he was, I don't know if he had his rough frame in mind, because with rough framing, you don't necessarily have to go 16ths. Like, it's got to be exactly 96 and 15/16. You can in some way, but just go by eighths. Like, all right, just go 1/8, 3/8. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. But when it comes to finish work and trim and shit like that, like, especially the door, like the entrance to the house. This is $1 million house. People were spending a lot of money here. This motherfucker, he's a good dude. Pain in the ass, but he's a good dude. But this motherfucker say, we don't do in 16ths, we do in 8s. I'm like, okay, so you mean to tell me, like, you want like a gap, right, where everybody's got to see the shit? You want like that's not me. I want, with me, I expect quality type work. You know what I'm saying? Quality type work. It's just like with trim, I'm sure the people in the construction, They know, you know, when it comes to finished work, you want that shit to look good. Especially when you're on a job site and it's like $1 million, $2 million, $3 million fucking, you know, job site, man. It's like shit. You want to do half-ass work, fucking, I don't know, go, I don't know. That ain't me. My name ain't gonna be on that. But I don't know where I was getting to. But it's just like in life, you know what I'm saying? It's like I know we live in society where we judge other people just by the looks of people, you know, from how they dress, what they look, what they drive. I mean, shit, look, my fucking drive and shit like that. It's just the quality of life that they have right now. The low quality of a person, you'll be able to see it. It all starts with like in, you know what I'm saying? Like when you drive, like for an example, like there's sometimes there's people where their car will be so fucking packed. Like there's no room except for the driver's seat. You know what I'm saying? Papers on dashboards, fucking like just packed. It's just how they are. It's just the quality of life that they are inside, and from who you are and what you are from the inside is gonna be what you see. You know, when you see a guy that drives a nice vehicle, lives in a nice house, very clean, very, you know, clean cut, that's the quality of life, what he thinks about, what he believes in, you know, it's that's all it is. And if you're the type of person that just, you know, stinks and have a weird smell to you and just, I don't know, just kind of like, you don't get really attraction, you know, a lot of women is not really attracted to you, and I don't know, it's just, well, you can change it up. Like, who cares? Like, if you're ugly, I'm fucking ugly, you know what I'm saying? But I don't use that as an excuse, because with me, I know the quality of life that I want. Or I know the type of life that I want. So my quality level is going to be like top notch, you know. Either way, you figure it out. That's all it is. It's just, life is about, you know, finding your own lane. You gotta find your own lane. Find like what you're good at and what you're into. If you're a type of dude that is into music and loves music and I mean, even if you don't have like the singing voice for it, you can still be part of music. You can still make money by doing music in the music field, you know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, you know, it could lighting, producer, beat maker, or build your own studio and pay other people to come and be at your studio. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of artists, rappers, you know, metalheads, country artists. I mean, for real, just like open up, like if you have the house for it, or a garage or whatever, and you got the money, I mean, shit, you know, build a whole fucking studio and then charge people to be there to make their own fucking music. I don't know how much you would charge, but you be able to figure it out. I mean, shit, start your own fucking record label, I guess. I don't know. It's just one of the examples, because that whole thing of like, oh, you could do anything that you put your mind to. Really, I can't really just say, you know what, I want to play in the NFL. Not a chance. At 31 years old, I mean, I'm pretty athletic, you know what I'm saying? I could sprint like a motherfucker, but there ain't no way. There is no way. I can't just say, oh, I'm gonna play for the Jets. Now, I could probably get a job in the NFL somehow. You know, if I really put my mind to it, I could make money in the NFL industry, but not playing though. I will not be playing. Just like, you know, playing basketball or baseball or even golf, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's just some things like you gotta be realistic about. Don't mean that you can't be in that industry and making money and being part of that. You know, you can, So, don't ever doubt yourself that you can't do things, but you sometimes just gotta be realistic. Gotta be realistic about shit. And be honest with yourself too. Be super honest with yourself. Be honest about yourself, what you're really good at and what you're not so good at. Like for me, I'm not the best when it comes to math. Does not mean that I can't learn and get good at it, But either way, I'm out of here. I got work that I gotta do.